welcome back everybody. It's your boy Thrashfanbert94 here. Yeah, it's been a long fucking time since I haven't seen you all guys. Since I want to say is I am really sorry for taking too long to put enough effort on this video, since this is gonna be some stuff I got in the mail, and also some at the near end of the video I may show you some little collection updates just for a bit, since I got back from two shows, one in February, since I got to see Brujeria, which is a Mexican grindcore band stationed from Tijuana, now living in California, and also I got to see, was it Sissy Top recently, since, yeah, it's been a long time, and forgive me from making a very long response. I want to say is, I will own up to my forgetfulness, since I never meant to leave anyone hanging, and I will be owning up as a promise, since I'm around about 384 or 484 or something. I must have lost track since. And look what we got in the mail, since, don't worry, I just got everything all redacted since. Okay, now let's just see what we get here. I just managed to grab something much niceful at this time, since I got something much more nice, since, let's see what we have here. Just this is from what was it? Out of Season, one of the best Dungeon Synth labels you can find. You got Fangorium, which is a promotion of a reissued edition of the Dungeon Synth. That's nice. Magic the Gathering. I don't remember. I'm not into those cards anymore. I get those when you're ordering Dungeon Synth shit. That's a nice sticker design. Now, on to this. It's pretty nice, isn't it? This is the new VHS reissued edition I got from Out of Season, and this is Mortiis. Resene te Groda og Oldenmarke by Mortiis. Originally released by Cold Meat Industries in 1997. Production by Dark Dungeon Music 1995. Earache Records, etc. Since, look at the back design. It's a little bit glossy. Here's the front. And here is the back. Yes, this is Mortiis. For those who don't know who Mortiis is, he's one of the Dungeon Synth musicians who have been well documented for the black metal scene. Well, originally he used to be in the black metal band called Emperor, but he got kicked out for some reason, or he quit. I don't fucking know, since I haven't caught up with the whole backstory of the lore. And what's even a little bit worse was just the fact that I missed out on a Depressive Silence VHS, since I'm not gonna bother getting my hands on the $120 5 picture disc while you go after a fucking $40 LP reissues. Every single one of them, in my honest opinion. I already have the Depressive Silence Live cassette. I'm thinking about getting my hands on the DVD version of Depressive Silence Live in Fredericksburg or something like that. Since this is a pretty nice VHS to have into my personal collection, since, yeah, it's fucking awesome to own one of these. If you're gonna ask me, is VHS still a thing? Yeah, you can find them in most of them in underground artist pages like Bandcamp, those sort of distros, like whatever you can find. Again, I want to give you all a heads up since this is a what was it again? What video format is it? This is a NTSC, which is high quality European style VHS. Again, if you have a VHS player that plays both the NTC thing and also PAL, PAL is a European division of the VHS versions, with a little bit more high quality standards. I'm just trying to be a bit more technical. If I done something wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments section. I don't mind any correction or criticism or anything as long as I will be owning up to mistakes and update the description on my past mistakes in this video. Now let's get to the collection. Okay, now since we're getting to the collection part, since this is going to be a bit of a unboxing video with a collection update, let's start off with some stuff that I got in the mail. I got something new from a Dungeon Synth distro, or better known as the pull the plug equivalent for Dungeon Synth called Veil the Void patches. I got these two since I recently discovered these artists because those are some new old school Dungeon Synth. This one is Himmafaran Snotula. It's a pretty interesting Dungeon Synth from Ornoprit or something like that. Again, if I'm butchering the language, please forgive me from this because it's not perfect. And the other one is, I almost forgot that name since I was listening to it the other time. This one was, it gave me a bit of a Burzum-ish type of vibes because of the snow and calming ambience on these two from these different artists. And the other one is the other one I got was from Starsight Relics. And look what I got is Necro and Goosebumps. I got these two fuckers very quickly because I managed to get one of those very quickly since I was getting into that rap group Necro. This one is a fan patch I got by the username Patchwork Destiny. Yeah, it's a patch distro station in Florida by a friend of mine from Instagram. I'm not gonna mention names of who. I'm just keeping the names privately for many reasons. And this one is from Armed with Hammers Productions, Israel. Yeah, this is the first time I buy something like this from Israel for the first time since I was told that Israel would take a long time. Oh shit, I almost forgot something. And also, yeah, check out the new shit I've got from another one by the name of Raptured Textiles. I'm just gonna separate them for a bit. And also, I forgot to mention what I got from the Starsight was pretty fun. I got this one from the mail the other time, and this is the Pale Swordsman. I love this album since I'm not a big fan of black metal, but I love this one because what pisses me off is the lesser kinds of human beings trying to poke fun at the dude that just fled from Ukraine at the time of the incident. Because the guy want nothing to do. He didn't bother getting enlisted in the Ukraine's military. Good for this guy because for one, I still question everything in the nature of the situation from all sides. Like, I'm not gonna go into detail because of this conflict going on. Again, I'm not gonna bring up the subject matter because of the controversial nature. But I'm gonna respect this man from avoiding war as a form of protest. No one's a saint. Okay, now moving on to another one from, what was that again? Nuclear War Productions. Since I've gotten some good stuff from him, was Nuclear War Productions from the same place as Starsight. This is Empiago par the zombies. It's the best grindcore one. Now moving on to Rapture Textiles. This is what I got. I got some Warhammer death metal and some brutal slam. Yeah, I got these good shit because this one, I got this one from a fellow bloke in the UK. For those who don't know what this patch is, it's from Whispers of Death, which is a Dutch-based patch distro. Moving on to the Pull the Plug, and some of them I got from third-party sellers who got the stuff from Pull the Plug. This one, Corpse, progressive death metal with psychedelic element called Pull the Flood. This one is a good one. Constarian with a pentagram shape. Man, this one is like, it's like, when I was listening to this shit, holy fuck, man, this is like the sound of Preservance and Human, but much more technical, ascending level. Like, if you're fans of the late era of Chuck Schuldner's Death, which is the progressive death metal era, I highly suggest go check these fuckers out because you don't know what you're missing. The Rings of Saturn one, yeah, I only like the first album because this is a technical deathcore. The recent album was okay. It sounded like a fucking video game instead of death metal. The recent album, I would call it technical metal because it's not thrash, it's not death, it's not deathcore, it's technical metal, which is an instrumental demonstration. Mutilation Barbecue. Okay, I heard the name Mutilation Barbecue before. I was looking for something that is much more, what was it? Mortician worship, but this one doesn't have any Mortician audio sample filler. Don't be mad at me for going after Mortician worship bands that had audio samples. It doesn't have to be that, but the influence will be still available for some people. Druid Lord, oh man, yeah, I fucking love that one. It's like Black Sabbath with doom metal, but in the America compared to Slime Lord by Pull the Plug. Nuclear Assault game mode, The Plague. Man, I got this one with the just to match up the album color, and holy fuck, man. People don't know what they're missing. And we're getting to the last two. First Fragment, Gloria Internila. Since they're Quebec based, which is again French Quebec language. Forgive me if I butchered the French language because again, don't get mad at me for butchering the language because when I discovered First Fragment, I was looking for something to put on my death metal vest. Like, for those who have seen my vest the other time, my death metal / death thrash vest is basically diverse as fuck because one, you got some death metal bands with different genre styles, like for example, Acid Witch. It's basically ambient with psychedelic death metal compared to Blood Incantation's technical death metal with psychedelic elements, and this one is called neoclassical death metal. If you're gonna ask me what the fuck is neoclassical death metal, picture when you collaborate. Just imagine if Yowie Mouse Theme had collaborated with Chuck Schuldiner with his progressive death metal elements, and that's the style you're gonna get. Neoclassical death metal with that kind of technical level in my aspect. The last one of them all, Scab Hag. Oh man. I discovered that band after when I was listening to like fucking Bonginator and all the good shit. Like holy fuck, man. I had no idea how fun that the good filler had got me in the good mood for, since like I said, good stuff that I bought over the over the months, and I'm really sorry for everyone who haven't been caught up with my stuff, and this is my first return for a little while, since again, I'm a busy motherfucker. Anyways, now moving on to the shirts. Now the shirts, this is what we got from I got back from seeing the band called Brujeria or Brujeria for their anniversary of the Mandiano Güeros tour. I'm not gonna bother. I didn't bother buying the head of the dude that got decapitated or something like that. I already know where the picture's from. What was it? El Alarma, everything, since I'm just a busy motherfucker. And now the recently I just got back from the show like a few days ago was Sissy Top Raw Whiskey Tour. And fuck, man. I got this tour shirt because for one, it kind of reminded me of the vibe of the Bandito style type of artwork, but much more for Sissy Top gimmick. And yeah. Man, shit's been like fucking crazy, man. And like I said, sorry if I haven't kept you all updated for a long time since I've been busy for the last summer. Detail. Again, this is Thrashfanbert94 here, signing up. Goodbye. Let's go.